Good morning, traders. This is a live trade recap. I took 0 trades this morning and I have them all on video. Yeah, that's right, no trades. And that's a very important skill to have, especially for a new trader. You need to know when to take a trade and when not to take a trade. It wasn't that I wasn't looking for opportunities or stocks to trade. I definitely was, and I'm using all the same criteria and strategies that I use every single day, and nothing met that criteria. So there was nothing for me to trade. I'll show you exactly what I mean by all of that. But before we get going, just want to first give a shout out to a longtime subscriber, MX Trader. If you're looking to watch someone else who trades in a similar fashion as I trade, he also trades with Webull at 4 a.m. A little bit different style, but he's a very disciplined trader. Always takes a stop losses, so I appreciate that. If you want to become a member of the trading group, the easiest way is to go right to my YouTube homepage, click on the little Facebook icon. You can become a member. Everything is completely free. If you click on files, you can have access to my trading plan, my 2-hour calculator, my spreadsheet, all the stuff you see me use, and all of my trade videos. So this is what the screener looked like at the beginning of the day. I always start with the top gainers, pre-market, click on all, organized by volume, whatever's in the top 3 volume I'm interested in. And I prefer them to be lower float, not low floats, but lower float, meaning 100 million shares or 110 million shares or less. Unless it's the number one stock, then it can be as big as maybe 500 million. But if it's like 1.5 billion, like what's SNDL was up here earlier, then I don't touch that because those things don't move at all. So let's take a look at the recap video. So this is what it looked like at the very first thing as the pre-market opened. Cidm, WKEY, EVGN were the top 3, so they made it on my watch list at the beginning of the morning. But I always have that screener open on my laptop, and if any of those stocks drop from the top 3, they get removed, and that's exactly what happened. So as you see this, me fast forward, you can see me remove those stocks because they were no longer in the top 3. RLX popped up and Apop also popped up. RLX didn't last long. It fell off the top 3, so it got removed pretty quickly. And then the reason why there were no trades to take is these lines here mark out the previous session high. So let's see, like right here is 4 a.m. and at that time, the only way I could even look for an entry is the price must be trading above the previous session, meaning the aftermarket, and the previous trading day. If it's not above that, then there's nothing for me to do. I just have to watch and wait to see if the price comes up. So here you can see on Cscw, the high was from the previous trading day. So if this thing isn't trading above that level, then I don't take a trade. I don't even look for a trade. And at this point, I'm just watching to see if the price gets through there. Apop, same thing. It made a high in the aftermarket, and now it's trading way lower than that. So you can see that none of these stocks ever got back to their previous high. So according to my plan and strategy, I can't take any trades on them. See, this one, Apop, gave a couple of well, like one reversal here that would have worked out, but again, it's not part of my plan and my strategy, so I can't take a trade. Here's the almost the same type of thing. Here is a really kind of classic reversal pattern. You see this, all these huge descending red candles, and then you could have entered for the break of this candle, but you would have been stopped out because right here in this candle, it broke the low of that candle. You know, if you're trading for 2R, if you wanted to just pick up a few cents, you might have been able to get lucky there. But that's not worth it for me, so those are not trades that I take. Same thing over here. You got one run up to a new high for the session, but not compared to the previous day. And then after the first pullback, it failed. So those are low probability trades that I don't even touch, even if they do work out sometimes. See, here's another example of a lower probability to trade that did work out, but they don't work out often enough for me to take them. This is like a nice little consolidation, and then, you know, popped up and definitely made 2R if you based it off that candle. I used to take a lot of trades thinking, well, maybe, you know, it's coming back up to that previous high, but too often those fail. They fail a lot more than they work out, and I've been burned many, many times doing that, so now I just don't even touch them unless they are trading above their previous high. So that's pretty much it for today. We went all the way to 4:30 as my plan states. It says I can look for entries from 4 a.m. to 4:30. If nothing presented itself before 4:30, then I have to shut down. So here I was just showing you on the video that I didn't take any trades, and it can show you that live. So today's orders, nothing. Working orders, filled orders, canceled orders, nothing. Daily P&L, 0. So 0 is always better than a loss. And show you for today, no trades, and for the month. So basically what we're doing is preserving capital for when things get better. We're doing really well this month, up almost 9% now, even though this week has been really choppy. So the name of the game is to just save your capital until things get better. So, and you don't do that arbitrarily or subjectively. Do that based on your rules and your strategy and your criteria. I could have said, oh, you know what, I'm a little bit afraid to trade today because of what happened yesterday. There was a big sell-off, but I don't do that. I just look for the patterns that I take, and if they present themselves, I take them. If they don't, I don't trade. Simple as that. So the last thing I'll leave you with is always take your stop losses, always honor your profit targets, and you should be green in the long run. Take care.